Sobre Melendez, Kelvin Gastelum. The tail of the tape here, we got Ozzie Alvarez is 2 years younger. Or excuse me, Melo's 2 years younger. He's got a 4-inch reach advantage, Melo, and he's got a 3-inch height advantage as well.
Let's call in. La Jaula is ready. They touch gloves. The southpaw is Alvarez with a record of 7-3.
Melo making his Combate America's debut. He has an 0-0 amateur record as well as Ozzie Alvarez. Both these guys said, yeah, I'm getting paid to get hit in the face. I'm not going to be fighting for free. So, smart move.
Don't blame him.
Yeah, don't blame him. Southpaw is Ozzie in the white trunks, like you mentioned earlier. And Ozzie, he seriously trained with everyone. He used to train with Jake Shields, drive 2 hours a day just to train over there with Jake Shields. He's trained with Kelvin Gastelum. He's trained with Quentin Rampage Jackson, Razor Rob, you know, really the who's who of MMA. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't get that much time to dedicate himself to training.
And he goes for it immediately, takes Melo down.
Nice omoplata attempt by Anderson Melo. He kind of just ran right into that.
Yeah, like a linebacker going after the quarterback as Melo's holding on to the ankle.
He needs to straighten that foot out as much as possible because that kid's trying to get right around that foot. Doesn't have it, not underneath the heel. Ozzie needs to get on top. Ozzie needs to get on top here.
Aggressiveness immediately.
He needs to get underneath that hook. Ooh, he's got it. He's got it.
Melo has it.
Melo's got it.
He's grabbing onto the foot. He's got the left ankle.
Holding on to the fence. Nice job by Ozzie to get, he needs to get on top. Good job of holding on to him, not letting him stretch out his back to reach for that back ankle. Right underneath that heel, get a nice heel hook laced in there, but he doesn't have it anymore, so nice job by Ozzie. Ooh, he's good.
Finally, did he get away? No.
Yeah.
Melo's holding on still.
He's good.
And he does separate Mount from Ozzie Alvarez.
Nice job by Ozzie. Way to end up back on top. Like I was trying to say, Ozzie's just got a busy life. You know, he's a nighttime bartender on the weekends. He's a super dad, you know, wakes up, takes the kids to school, picks the kids up from school, tries to get training sessions in. He has a 7-month-old son, a 3-year-old daughter. He's a bartender at night on the weekends. You know, he's got to be a role model for his kids, and his wife also works. So the guy's busy, super busy, and he hasn't had that much time to dedicate to his training, but it looks like he's doing all right here. Just recently fought for World Series of Fighting, got a decision win over Andrew Ram, and he's looking for a win here under the Combate's banner because he is 0-1 under the Combate banner.
His wife is a pharmacist, allowing Outlaw Alvarez to chase his dream of being a professional fighter. But the hours of bartending late at night are not conducive to going and training, so he gets it in when he can.
Absolutely.
Alvarez with the crowd behind him. Oh, nice elbow from Alvarez. He grew up playing all kinds of sports here in South Florida. His dad, Ozzie Sr.'s 55 years old, in his corner.
Anderson's son Melo said that he wanted to become the Combate's champion. He wanted to win to become a champion. He's a personal trainer and he's a bouncer in a club. And like I said before, he was at MMA Masters here in Florida and then switched over to ATT. He said it was going to be better for his business.
Watch your hands over the mouth, okay? Watch your hands over the mouth.
Alvarez with soccer, track, basketball, and he found jiu-jitsu and it was boom. That's all he needed, all he wanted. Like, when you find that spark, that's all that matters.
Right, he had found jiu-jitsu at a young age as a kid and then kind of gave it up for those other sports that you mentioned until he refound it. He got invited to a jiu-jitsu gym and was like, I used to do that, I remember this.
Never leaves you. Oh, good elbows from Alvarez here.
Beautiful
Minute to go
elbows.
in the first round.
His dad's here in his corner. His dad came into the interview. His dad is fully supportive of his career.
That's jacked, too.
They're both jacked. Nice job by Ozzie just letting it rain. He's not letting up. And I like that. Get on top, stay on top, and let it rain. Just start punching, dude.
And that experience of training with the fighters you just mentioned, some of the elites, it could translate inside the Jaula.
Anderson seems too content on his back. I'd like to see him either go for a submission attempt or change position. You got to get on top because you're not doing anything flat on your back here.
Not doing anything, you're right, nothing.
No, you're just letting this guy tee off on you and it's not working out in your favor, and the judges can see that. 10 seconds left in the first round. I definitely have Ozzie winning this. And I love the takedown that he did.
Oh, wait, an instinct went in right before the bell. Come on, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Second round of action, the Southpaw's Alvarez with a record of 7-3. You like the way he came out that first round?
Oh, man, that was crazy. Anderson Melo got his name because it's a derivative name from Anderson Silva. He loves Anderson Silva.
High kick blocked. This one moved away by Alvarez.
Anderson Melo has also had, he's a 7-3 on the Muay Thai circuit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'd like to see him implement some striking here.
You haven't seen any of that in the first round.
No, he's kind of just patiently waiting, kind of just, you know, being a little lackadaisical, maybe fainting like he's going to do something, but let's see if he can get some punches off. Looks like he's kind of just waiting around.
Can't do that in Combate. You got to step it up.
You can see how long he is, and he doesn't want to get taken down, so he makes sure that he throws his punches and gets out of the way so that he can't get taken down. Like that. Oh, is that a cut?
You want to keep it going? Okay, let's go. Keep going.
Nice job by ref. He heard a big grunt.
Keep going, keep going.
Sounded like he got kicked right in the cup.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't care.
Oh, he's talking. They're talking.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'd like to see him pass to the right side. He's got that half butterfly in. If he can take his left knee, put it on Anderson's left shin, then he can push that knee down and pass to that right side. Oh, he tries to pass to the left side instead. Anderson's on Melo going for another heel hook, and Ozzie's wise to the game. Gets a transition, gets on top, ends up back in guard. And he's gonna let it rain. He's just such a strong, physically imposing guy.
Another strong mount for Ozzie Alvarez, the Cuban-American. He's fired up. Now, the book on Alvarez, lots of potential, doesn't fulfill it. Tonight, packed crowd, back home, he's coming in with some little extra in him, little boost in him.
Yeah, Campbell really wants to see him get the win here.
Like he drank the cortadito that really got him that extra boost or something.
I hope not. Anderson needs to improve his position here. He can't lay flat on his back and expect to win. This is not a jiu-jitsu tournament. This isn't a gi tournament. You need to improve your position.
As he's getting smacked around.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to be able to chain wrestle here. Get an underhook. Get a single leg. Step over the leg. Give up your back. Get back to your feet. Do something to advance your position. You know, you're not going to hit a lucky submission off your back here when this freaking big, huge rhinoceros is just freaking so strong and just coming at you 100 miles an hour. It's just not going to happen. This guy's coming at you like a freight train. You gotta get out of the way. You gotta move. You can't just lay there and be stagnant on your back. You have to throw up some submissions, give up your back, get back to your feet, get an underhook, something.
On his back is Melo. Right there you see the Clasico logo, Real Madrid, Barcelona on Saturday. Tonight is Combate Clasico, and right now it is Ozzie Alvarez's moment. He is seizing the opportunity, controlling this fight as they finally get to their feet. As Alvarez had him on the ground, and he gets him back down again.
Finally, Anderson got back to his feet, and Ozzie said, sit down.
Siéntate.
You ain't going nowhere. I like that Ozzie is right back on top, but I also like how Anderson Melo got back to his feet. I'd like to see him do it again.
Something.
Nice big elbow over the top, right elbow by Ozzie Alvarez. Got the USA trunks on with the cross on the back of the shorts. Letting it rain with ground and pound on top. And that's the name of the game. It's kind of like football. Whoever has the ball, whoever controls the ball, wins the fight. It's very clear that now for 2 solid rounds, Ozzie Alvarez has been controlling this ball and controlling him the entire time. There's nothing Anderson Melo has done to put Ozzie in a threat.
Nothing. Less than 30 seconds to go in the second round. It's a round where it's been all Ozzie Alvarez in mount, controlling it. As Melo's trying to get away. A couple times he did it for nothing. He went right back on his back.
Threats from the ref to stand the fight up if Ozzie didn't start raining down punches. But right as he said that, he threw a big one right over the top.
10 seconds ago in the second round.
And he's beating him up while Melo's right in his corner, listening to his corner, talking in his ear.
And all Ozzie Alvarez so far.
Breath, you know. You get in his face, he's all suffocated with you in his face, you know. It's just tell the guy, do exactly the same thing that you just did. It's beautiful. It was working. Nothing to worry about.
Third and final round. Comes out with a sharp right hand. Goes Ozzie Alvarez.
I'd like to see him just freaking hit a knockout or something and jerked his head back like a Pez dispenser when he did that.
I like that Pez dispenser, right?
Yeah, but
look at Larry on screen.
Melo did a good job at eating it though.
Body shot.
And Ozzie kind of reaches a little bit when he strikes, you know, and I don't know if that's because he's trying to also go in for the takedown and then stops midway through, but he kind of strikes and leaves his arms out there. And
Melo looks tired too, the way mouth wide open.
Yeah, but at least he doubled it up with some jabs in there and finally got in his face. He looks like timid to punch though, you know, like he's like scared to get taken down, so he's scared to commit on any of his punches because he knows that Alvarez wants to take him down.
Well, has he landed anything strong tonight, Melo?
I haven't seen one solid strike that I, you know, can really significantly point out in my head.
Alvarez coming in with the left.
Kind of got like a running 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and that's good. At least it closes the distance. Body lock, double lock, takedown, doesn't work. Melo, wise to the game. Oh, are you kidding me? I'd love to see the replay on this.
It glanced.
It glanced. I'm sure that the other one was way worse for Alvarez, who kept going in the second round.
Referee warning him, watch the groin shots, both of you.
Nice job by Alvarez to see those punches come and get out of the way, duck right underneath that.
170 pounders going at it. Combate Clasico in Miami. The Mana Winwood, the fight before the match. Referee really does. Oh, good shot from Alvarez. Coming from that southpaw stance.
Oh,
knee from Melo. That was nice.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
Alvarez, that's with the right. Going upstairs.
Ooh, and that made Alvarez mad. Pass that leg. Pass that leg to that left side. You're already there. Keep passing. Smash those knees. Nice job. Nice guard by Anderson Melo. Way to get his guard back.
The crowd getting louder here in the third and final round. 170 tickets sold that he knew of. More fans coming than he expected. And they're seeing a good show from their fan favorite, Ozzie Alvarez, here in his hometown of Miami.
Beautiful job by by Ozzie Alvarez, excuse me. Anderson doing a good job of tying him up, not letting him get quite as much ground and pound off. Guard is half butterfly here. And I like it. Ozzie doesn't care if he passes or if he doesn't passes. He's on top and he's letting it rain, and that's the name of the game.
He's controlling it. From the opening bell, Ozzie Alvarez controlled this fight. Elbows. Working on his back now. Good move.
Holy cats. Holy cats. That was a gorgeous, gorgeous reversal by Anderson Melo. It was a half butterfly, and it worked. The guy was too overzealous. Flipped him with no effort, zero effort, and this is 110% where Anderson Melo wants to fight. Unfortunately, he's got 90 seconds left to finish it.
One of the few things that has gone right for Anderson Melo tonight.
This is all he's been wanting, and he finally got it, but is it a little too late?
What are you going to do with it, Melo? What is the Brazilian going to do with it? Finally got the spot he wanted, Juliana says.
At this point, all you can do is just let it rain, you know, and hope that this guy can't get off his back. Which, that's the way that it looks right now. He can't retain his guard, and Melo needs to pass, try to get into full mount and freaking end the fight.
Less than a minute to go.
Ooh. Full mount, ask and you shall receive. Anderson Melo, full mount. He needs to cross-face his opponent and let it rain. Or maybe go for an armbar attempt. something quick. He's got 30 seconds. There's a head and arm attempt. Wise to the game is Ozzie Alvarez. He puts his arm back down. Referee needs to get out of the way. Asking you shall receive. Nice shoulder pressure by Anderson from Melo. Maybe if this was a 5-round fight, it'd be a lot different for Anderson Melo, because finally you're seeing that this is where he's most capable of winning this fight against a big, tough, strong, opposing, physically strong guy like Ozzie Alvarez. But he needed to do this in rounds 1 and 2.
And that's it. That'll do it. They go the distance.
Damas y caballeros, después de completar la distancia de 3 vueltas, el juez Gómez anotó 30-28. Ladies and gentlemen, after going the distance of 3 rounds, Judge Gómez scores it 30-28. La juez Waring, 30-27. Judge Waring scores it 30-27. Y el juez Rodríguez anotó 29-28. Judge Rodríguez scores it 29-28. All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Los 3 a favor del ganador por decisión unánime. Repping the MIA, Ozzie